Good morning students, welcome to today's class. So we have been discussing about chapter 9 fractions in that exercise 9a. So let's discuss homework answers first. So first question in that C equivalent four fractions equivalent to each of the following. In that C 1 by 6. So you will get the equivalent fractions 1 by 6 equal to 2 by 12 equal to 3 by 18 equal to 4 by 24 equal to 5 by 30. Okay, next second question, fill in the blanks. In that L 16 by 24 equal to 2 by 4. In the box it will be 2. Okay, then next M 7 by 11 equal to 42 by 66 you will get. Now 11 in the box it will be 11 by 12 equal to 55 by 60. Then O 14 by 15 equal to 98 by 105. Next topic, reducing to the lowest term. So let's study these two problems. Third question, reduce the following fractions to their lowest form. A 68 by 136. So in order to reduce a fraction to its lowest form, divide both numerator and denominator by the HCF of that numbers. Okay, here divide both numerator and denominator by HCF of 68 and 136. Then you can reduce the fraction to their lowest form. Okay, so here HCF of 68 and 136 both will go in 2. Okay, both are divisible by 2. 68 divided by 2 it is 34. 136 divided by 2 it is 68. Again 34 and 68 you can divide it by 2. So you will get a 17 and 34. Now 17 and 34 they are divisible by 17. 17 divided by 1. 17 divided by 17 it is 1. 34 divided by 17 it is 2. Now 1 and 2 you can't divide it by a common number with the same number, so you can stop there. So HCF is 2 into 2 into 17. Okay, you will get 68. 2 into 2 into 17 it is 68. So 68 is the HCF of 68 and 136. So divide both numerator and denominator by 68. So what you will get, 68 divided by 68 it is 1 by 136 divided by 68 it is 2. So this is the lowest form of 68 by 36, 1 by 2. Okay. Now there is another method also to reduce a fraction to their lowest form. That is, divide both numerator and denominator by their common factor. Okay, then also you will get the reduced form of a fraction. 68 and 136 it is divisible by 2. So 68 divided by 2 it will be 34. You can cut 68 and write 34. Now 136 also divisible by 2. Common factor you are taking. Okay, so 136 divided by 2 you got 68. So new fraction you got 34 by 68. Now in this fraction 34 by 68, here numerator 34 and denominator 68 have common factor 2. Okay, 34 and 64 is divisible by 2. So you can again reduce. So 34 divided by 2 it is 17. 68 divided by 2 it is 34 you will get. Okay, so again new fraction you got 17 by 34. Here 17 and 34 is divisible by 17. So you can again divide this by 17. So 17 divided by 17 it is 1. 34 divided by 17 it is 2. So new fraction you got 1 by 2. And this you can't further reduce 1 by 2. So you can stop here. So reduced form of 68 by 136 you got 1 by 2. So among these two methods you can use any method to reduce the fraction to its lowest term. Okay. Next B, 102 by 119. Here 102 and 119 have only one common factor, that is 17. Okay, so both numerator and denominator you can divide by 17. So 102 divided by 17 by 119 you can divide it by 17. So you will get 6 by 7. Okay, so that is the simplest form or reduced form of 102 by 190. Here only one common factor for 102 and 119, that is 17. Okay, so divide both numerator 102 and denominator 119 by 17. You will get 6 by 7. See, 153 divided by 204. So first you can reduce this fraction by dividing both numerator and denominator by their HCF. Okay, so here HCF of 153 and 204. You can divide it by 3. So you will get 51 and 68. Now 51 and 68 is divisible by 17. So dividing by 17 you will get 3 and 4. So you can stop here since you can't divide 3 and 4 by a common number. Okay, so HCF will be 3 into 17, it is 51. So dividing both numerator and denominator by 51, you will get 153 divided by 51, it is 3. Divided by 204 divided by 51, it is 4. Okay, so reduced form of 153 divided by 204, it is 3 by 4. Okay, or another method, it is 153 by 204. This will go in 3, both will go in 3. So you will get a 51 and 68. 153 divided by 3, it is 51. 204 divided by 3, it is 68. So new fraction is 51 by 68. Now 51 and 68 will go in 17. So 51 divided by 17, it is 3. 68 divided by 17, it is 4. So you got 3 by 4. Okay. D, 129 by 243. Now 129 and 243 is divisible by 3 only. Okay, the only common factor for 129 and 243, it is 3. So you can divide both numerator and denominator by 3. Okay, 129 divided by 3, 243 divided by 3. You will get 43 divided by 243 divided by 3, it is 81. Now this is the simplest form of 129 by 243. You can't reduce this. Again, further you can't reduce this. Okay, so you can stop here. There is no common factor for 43 and 81. Okay, that's why you can stop here. E, 154 divided by 238. Now finding HCF of 154 and 238. You will get HCF equal to 2 into 7, 14. So dividing both numerator and denominator by 14, you will get 154 divided by 14. It is 11. 154 divided by 14, it is 11, by 238 divided by 14, it is 17. So 11 by 17 is the simplest form or reduced form of 154 by 238. You can also use the alternative method, another method, that is 154 by 238. Both 154 and 238 you can divide by 2. So you will get 77, and in the denominator you will get 119. 154 by 2, it is 77. 238 divided by 2, it is 119. So new fraction, it is 77 by 119. Okay, now 77 and 119 you can divide it by 7. So 77 divided by 7, it is 11. 119 divided by 17, it is 7, it is 17. So 11 by 17. This is the reduced form of 154 by 238. Next, F, 198 divided by 297. So the HCF of 198 and 297, it is 99. 3 into 3 into 11, 99 you will get. So dividing both numerator and denominator by 99, you will get 198 divided by 99, it is 2, by 297 divided by 99, it is 3. So 2 by 3 is the reduced form of 198 by 297. Now you can use another method also, that is dividing both numerator and denominator by their common factors. So 198 and 297 both will go in 3. So 198 divided by 3, you will get 66. 297 divided by 3, you will get 99. Okay, so new fraction, it is 66 by 99. Now 66 and 99 are again, you can divide it by 3. So 66 divided by 3, it is 22. 99 divided by 3, it is 33. So new fraction, it is 22 by 33. Okay, 22 and 33 are divisible by 11. You can divide 22 and 33 by 11. So 22 divided by 11, it is 2. 33 divided by 11, it is 3. So new fraction, 2 by 3. And this is the reduced form of 198 by 297. Okay, 2 by 3 is the answer. Do the third question, G, H, I and J. Do this as homework. Now fourth question, take the fractions which are proper fractions. So proper fractions means that you know numerator will be less than denominator. Okay, numerator of a fraction will be less than denominator, then it is called proper fraction. So first question, A, 13 by 16. Here numerator is less than denominator. 13 is less than 6. So this is a proper fraction. You can tick. Okay, 8 by 7. Here 8 is greater than 7. So this is not a proper fraction. Okay, numerator should be less than the denominator. Now 17 by 8. This is also not a proper fraction. 23 by 25. Here 23 is less than 25. So 23 by 25 is a proper fraction. Now 38 by 4. This is not a proper fraction because numerator is greater here. Okay. 48 by 50. This is a proper fraction. Here numerator 48 is less than denominator 50. Okay. Now 25 by 21. This is not a proper fraction. Numerator is greater here. Now 1 by 7. So here 1 is less than 7. So this is a proper fraction. 45 by 9. This is not a proper fraction since numerator is greater than denominator here. Now 63 by 65. So here 63 is less than 65. So this is a proper fraction. Fifth question, convert the following improper fractions into mixed fraction. So you know what is improper fraction? The fractions which are not proper, that is numerator will be greater than denominator. That is called a improper fraction. So here 8 by 7, 17 by 8, 38 by 4, 25 by 21, 45 by 9 are all improper fractions. Okay, now convert the following improper fraction into mixed fractions. So here improper fractions are given. You need to convert that to mixed fraction. That is, mixed fraction will contain a whole number and a fraction. So A 21 by 6. So in order to convert this to mixed fraction, first divide 21 by 6. So you know 6 into 3, 18. On subtracting you will get the remainder 3. Now converting to mixed fraction, first write the quotient. It is 3. Okay. Now write the remainder. It is 3 divided by, then write the divisor 6. So 3 by 6. Here 3 by 6 again we can reduce. 3 and 6 are divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 it is 1. 6 divided by 3 it is 2. So 3 1 by 2 is the mixed fraction of 21 by 6. Okay. Next B 112 by 6. So divide 112 by 6. You will get 6 into 1 6. Now 32. 6 into 5 30. You will get 2. So converting to mixed fraction, first write the quotient. Here it is 15. Then remainder by divisor, that is 2 by 6. Okay, 15 2 by 6. This is the order. First write the quotient, then remainder by divisor. So here 15 2 by 6. Here 2 by 6. 2 and 6 are divisible by 2. You can divide 2 and 6 by 2. So 2 divided by 2 it is 1. 6 divided by 2 it is 3. So the answer is 15 1 by 3. C 123 divided by 6. So 123 you can divide it by 6. 6 into 2 12. 0 3. So 6 3 is less than 6. So 0 you can put here. Remainder will be 3. Okay, so the answer will be 23 by 6. Okay, quotient it is 20. Remainder it is 3 by divisor it is 6. Now 3 by 6. 3 and 6 will go in 3. So 3 divided by 3 it is 1. 6 divided by 3 it is 2. So 21 by 2 is the answer. D 98 by 16. So divide 98 by 16. You will get 6. Quotient you will get 6 and remainder you will get a 2. So on converting to mixed fraction it will be 6 2 by 16. Okay, First quotient, then remainder by divisor. So 6, 2 by 16. Now here 2 by 16. 2 and 16 will go in 2. So 2 divided by 2 it is 1. 16 divided by 2 it is 8. Okay, so the answer is 6, 1 by 8. E. 105 divided by 14. So 105 on dividing by 14, you will get the quotient 7 and remainder 7. Okay, so converting to mixed fraction, first write the quotient. So 7. Now remainder by divisor. So 7 by 14. 7 by 14. Now 7 by 14. Here 7 and 14. Both you can divide by 7. So 7 divided by 7 it is 1. 14 divided by 7 it is 2. Okay, so 7, 1 by 2 is the answer. F. 223 by 18. So divide 223 by 18. You will get 12 as quotient, 7 as remainder. Okay, so on converting to mixed fraction, first write the quotient, that is 12, then remainder by divisor. So 7 by 18. So 12, 7 by 18. 7 by 18 you can't reduce it further. So you can write 7 by 18 itself. So 12, 7 by 18 is the answer. Do the fifth question, G, H, I and J as homework. So this much for this class. Thank you.